I am Charlie Kirk. You are Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a man of faith, of courage in the midst of trials, of character. Charlie Kirk said in an interview with Iced Coffee Hour that if he was to be remembered, he would want to be remembered for courage in my faith. And that is what he is being remembered for. Millions of Americans and people across the world recognize the sacrifice that he gave and are rising up. Millions of Americans are opening their Bibles for the first time, are going to church, getting baptized, envisioned to make a difference for Christ, and even putting their faith in Christ. They're rising up to become politically involved with supporting biblical print. Turning Point USA has received over 62,000 chapter requests for college and high school campuses as of September 18th. That number is only continuing to grow. Because of this, they only had 900 college chapters and about 1,200 high school chapters before this. Now, 62,000 requests. Charlie's vision of having a campus chapter on every high school across America is coming true. God is working big time. God is also working in the hearts of so many people. Countless stories have been shared on social media of people picking up the Bible for the first time, like I mentioned earlier, going to church for the first time in years, getting baptized, putting their faith in Jesus. You only need to do a quick search online to find such stories. Over 100,000 people are expected to show up for Charlie's memorial service tomorrow, Sunday, September 20th. And one of his staff members posted and shared that he has been told that the press interest for this event, it's exceeded the Super Bowl. That is crazy. The gospel is going to go out to millions tomorrow. We need to pray. Charlie Kirk was an amazing father, husband, leader, and Christian. He made an impact on the world that was much bigger than himself. God had him here on earth for a purpose, and then he called his faithful servant home. Now, the movement is bigger than ever before. Erica Kirk, his wife, has been named the new CEO of Turning Point USA. The interesting thing is, when Charlie had her on his show one time, he admitted that she was even more conservative than he was. Erica is our modern-day Esther. She is going to carry on the torch and continue to make a difference in our culture with young people and young women and just everybody. Her speech only 2 days after the assassination was remarkable, and yet she has only just begun. She will be an unstoppable force to be reckoned with, and God is going to use her for big things. So what can we do? What can we take away from all of this? First of all, we can put our faith and trust in Jesus Christ if we have not. Visit www.needgod.com to learn more. Next, we can put our faith in action every single day. We can boldly and unashamedly share the gospel. We can love others with Christ's love and seek to make a difference in the world. We can live every day as if it were our last with intention and purpose. Just as Charlie did not know that September 10th would be his last day on this earth, we don't know how long we have. Esther 4:14 says, "Perhaps you have been created for such a time as this." This was true of Charlie, it will be true of Erica, and it can be true for you and for me. Maybe God put you on this earth at this time period, at this exact moment in history for a reason. I believe he did that for me. But we are in a spiritual battle as well is very important. Ephesians 6:12-13 says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." This is very spiritual. And it goes on to say, "Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand." That day has come. Charlie Kirk was assassinated. We need to be able to stand our ground, defend our faith, defend our values, and make a difference in this world. We need to be prepared to live courageously. With God on our side, nothing will be impossible. Psalm 139:7-10 says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are here. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." God is always with us. He's watching over us and on our side. Therefore, live for Christ. Make a difference. Stand for biblical values and never back down.